Pat, it's been a while since there's been a positive result. How is the mood in the squad today?
Determined, focused, even more so the challenge we face for Saracens. Obviously, the one team defeated.
Hello and welcome to this afternoon's Bears TV coverage of this Round 9 Gallagher Premiership clash between the Bristol Bears and Saracens. And we are here at Ashton Gate Stadium, up here on the balcony. I'm pleased to say alongside me, got Bears hooker Will Capon joining me this afternoon. And it's your first time on Bears TV.
This is my first time on Bears TV. I'm very happy to be here and in the hands of a very experienced presenter.
Oh, well, let's hope that, yeah, we're only a few minutes in, so let's just see how it goes. I mean, it's been a difficult week for you guys. I know it's been a disappointing start to the season. Let's just cover off last week's trip. A lot has been said about it. Pat talked about the fact that turnovers were a problem. It was just disappointing.
Yeah, I think we can't beat around the bush on this one. We're all very much aware that performance was unacceptable. And a big theme at the start of this week was own it and earn it. So own it meaning that we have to take responsibility for our own errors and our own roles within that performance, and then this week's been about earning this performance this weekend. So working hard, putting in those extra hours so that when we come out here we give the fans a performance that they deserve.
Yeah, well, you've talked about the team performance there, but for you as well, it was particularly disappointing. You picked up a nasty shoulder injury and surgery this week, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately dislocated the shoulder in a maul, attempted a throw which did not go very well, and then obviously had the scans, confirmed the operation for Monday, and important now just to get on that rehab bed, work extremely hard so that I can be back as soon as possible and join the boys for the remainder of the season.
Yeah, well, good luck with that surgery. Of course, Max Laheath also out. We're going to be hearing his dulcet tones, of course, this afternoon on commentary. I think I'm not quite sure what to expect.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's brilliant. Absolutely love that man.
Yeah, well, we'll be talking through the team lineups in just a moment. Of course, it's the start of the autumn internationals. Both sides missing their international players, but let's talk about the good news, I guess. Ellis and Kyle, great for them tomorrow against Argentina in the starting lineup. Yeah,
exactly. It's really exciting to see Bears on international duty, and I think it's been clear to everyone since Ellis has come back how much of an impact he's had. I mean, that Bath performance, you can just see the passion, and for him now to be vice-captaining his country's, great to see. And then similarly, Sinks, kind of had that real severe back injury over pre-season. He's had to work extremely hard to get back to where he is now and to be involved again against Argentina tomorrow. I'm excited to see how both of them go.
Yeah, well, it is all about the next few hours here at Ashton Gate. Let's have a look at the team lineups then. Of course, Saracens, they've made 5 changes to the side that ground out that win over Sale last weekend. Some standouts for you on this lineup this afternoon?
Well, I think it's obviously with the autumn internationals and that forward pack, there's been a few changes, but the bodies that have come in to replace them are excellent. And Hugh Tizard obviously been away with that in that England training camp, has been really impressive this season. And then moving on to that back line, obviously Alex Good's been in this league for some time now. Saracens' most capped player and has been playing out of his skin recently. And similarly, scrum half Van Sale.
Yeah. Who's been in fantastic form.
Exactly, been in fantastic form. And an excellent scrum half is always vital to any team's performance, but particularly to Saracens with that effective kicking game of theirs.
Yeah, well, you talk about the experience there are good, and the opposite of that is Robin Hislop, loosehead, making his second debut for the club, of course, after rejoining from Wasps.
Yeah, exactly, and I think across both teams it's really good to see players from Wasps and Worcester finding new homes and bedding into the Premiership after obviously the disappointment that they'll all have been facing over the last few weeks in their situations. So it'll be great to see how he goes in that Saracens front row.
Yeah, and I guess I can't mention Saracens without referencing a couple of very familiar names to the Bears, Max Malins and Ben Earl. Of course, 50% success rate there.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's going to be awesome to see Malins back. They had such an impact in our group during that season, winning the Challenge Cup and then helping to lead us to top the league, and obviously on that unfortunate loss to Quins in the semi-final. But you know, we know what both of them bring, quality as a 7 and a 15, and so we'll have to be wary playing against them today.
Yeah, right. Well, let's have a look at our lineup this afternoon. As we said, number of changes with 5 on international duty and injuries. I guess, well, the notable one, I guess, Gabriel Ibitoy making his Bristol Bears debut.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see Gabs get that opportunity. You know, he's been dealing with a lot of injuries over pre-season, and so he's had to work hard himself to be back involved. And you know, we saw what he was like in the Premiership for Harlequins. You know, he's got that footwork, he's got that ability to carry the ball in one hand, find those offload opportunities, and it'll be really exciting to see him on this paddock today really get to strut his stuff in his debut.
Yeah, well, I know someone that two that your eye will automatically be drawn to as you're a homegrown player yourself. Joe Jenkins and Diego Bailey both making their first league starts for us.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing to see both of those lads involved. I mean, obviously Joe, I think, is one of our youngest debutants ever. Is it? I saw on Stato's Twitter page, and
yeah,
you know, he's had a really good pre-season. He's worked hard and really deserves that opportunity. And similarly, Diego, you know, he's been going incredibly well for the under-20s, strong ball carrier, and like you said, both of those boys, homegrown academy players, you know, who deserve this shot, and I'm sure will work hard today to put a performance for the supporters.
Yeah, and then just a word on Joe Batley as well. Second row, obviously returning here to Bristol, back in the starting lineup. Was disappointed after last weekend, naturally.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think Joe's obviously been here before, and I was a player with him. Yeah, really great around the environment, a very skillful player, and has been to Worcester for a few years. Has come back, and wow, the experience he's bringing now. He's got such a cool head, an incredible operator in the line out. And I'm really excited to see him go tonight.
Yeah, we are looking forward to seeing this. Well, we can see the players, of course, out on the pitch as well. And the fine drizzle just nicely hitting us on side on. It's not that nice an afternoon here.
Well, hey, weather can be a leveller, and I think it's important that we adapt to the conditions. And as they develop, we don't know whether it will continue to be as wet as this or whether it will dry out. But you know, we've prepared for all circumstances, and hopefully a good performance on firework night for Guy Fawkes.
Let's hope we see some great fireworks here tonight. Well, we talked about that homegrown duo, Joe Jenkins and Diego Bailey, making their league debuts, and what better opportunity for us to focus in on our Junior Bears Academy, and who better to chat to than Junior Academy manager Gary Townsend.
Purpose of this programme is quite wide-reaching, really. So we got a specific purpose, if you like, to identify the next Bristol Bears players. But wider than that, it's about strengthening rugby in our community. It's about strengthening rugby in our clubs and our schools. That's where the majority of kids are going to wind up at the end of the day. And to do that, they need to train and play with better players. So this is all about that, really. It's about these players having an opportunity to benchmark themselves against very, very good players.
Okay, so this is under 15s from the Aspire. So I'm looking to see that what we've asked, the way that we've asked them to play. So over this group of work that they've been doing, we've asked them to play fast, to play with some creativity, to move the ball, challenge them around some support stuff. And it's just mainly an opportunity to see if they can put that into action, and just to identify to what level each of the players is at.
I've been enjoying the games a lot quicker, a lot faster pace, and it just pushes me a little bit more than playing. I like the discipline side of it. Like when I play football, it's a little bit more rough and tough, but rugby's always been a bit more like discipline and focus and keeping it, which is what I like about players, especially.
The rugby we play here is a lot more intense, faster, quicker. When we're playing for Bears, it's a really big opportunity. You have to make yourself look good, so you have to play well.
I just feel like it's a big challenge, like a big step up from normal rugby. Like the intensity is higher, skill level's better.
Here it's a lot more quicker, it's a lot more intense, and just a lot more challenging, and it can really push your levels up and just learn more things.
I'm more surprised over the years at how players are coming in and they've got more of a willingness to move the ball, to play fast, and each age group takes it to another level. So today, under 15s, lots and lots of players that we're excited to see play that brand of rugby. and lots of players we can identify to move up to the next level. The numbers we've got mean that there's just so many players to get to know and to get to understand and to see. But just genuinely impressed with every age group that we get, and it just gets better and better and better.
We make a conscious effort to go and see these boys play at school, but it's not the same. It's not the same level, it's not the same standard, and they know each other. So we want to put them in an environment where they don't know people, they don't know each other, they don't know the teams they're playing against. How do they react to that? Because we all know that talent identification isn't just about ability, it's also about those characteristics of character, the ability to play within a team, even if you may not know the team members around you. Representative rugby is very, very much like that. So this is a sort of a first taste of it for them, really. How do they adapt? Are they flexible enough to adapt?
Oh, it is all about getting the player pathway through, isn't it? And what a great job the Academy does with the player pathway right the way through. We see it time and time again.
Exactly. I mean, I've known Gary for a long time. He's been involved in my rugby career since I was 14 years old, and I think a testament to his work is just looking at the team sheet tonight, the fact that we have Diego Bailey, Joe Jenkins, Andy Uren, a lot of homegrown talent coming through, and similarly that 18 season that we've just had. Yeah, an incredible season for them lads, winning that under-18s finals day and the under-18s Academy League. So, I think it's incredible to see the work that he does coming through.
Yeah, it certainly is. Right, let's have a look down. We can cross down pitch side, and I think Downsy is with Fitz Harding.
Yeah, welcome to the pitch, Lisa. And I found one of your friends. Fitz Harding, you had a go in the Bears TV studio, didn't you?
Yeah, I made my debut, I think, 3 or 4 weeks ago now, but it was a great experience. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
TV star of the future, watch it. Tell you, what can we expect Sarries to bring tonight? They are the league leaders after all.
I think every Sarries side are strong in the same areas. I mean, their kicking game will be good, they'll work really hard. And, if we give them the opportunities, they'll be clinical. So I think as a group, it's been a tough week. It was a tough loss last weekend, and we're all hurting a bit, but we're just buzzing. We can't wait to get back back at home and what should be a great occasion.
What an occasion as well. Fireworks spectacular tonight with fire every time we touch down. It's going to be a very auspicious occasion, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be brilliant. I think, us as a group are really focusing on trying to get a result. I think, we played well against Gloucester. I think we were poor last weekend, but as a group, we're just excited to give this crowd something to cheer about.
What's the mood been like in the camp? Obviously, you're very keen to right some of those wrongs.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, hasn't been a great week in terms of everyone's always struggling after a loss like that, but I think there's a real fire in our bellies to wrong some of those rights. I think we spoke a lot during the week, and now it's just time for us as a group to put all that talk into action. I think you're going to see a lot of effort tonight, and hopefully you'll get the result with that.
Stuff, we'll let you get on.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, man. So it's going to be a absolute fireworks spectacular. Let's hope we see those flames, Lisa, just time after time after time tonight.
Indeed, let's hope we see those flames in our favour. Downsy, they are talking about the atmosphere, the firework night, and hopefully we'll see some tries today.
Yeah, exactly. I think we deserve, the fans deserve a performance where we put in our words to actions and start seeing some really good tries, like Fitzy said. I think a clinical performance from us today would be exactly what is on the score sheet, and we need to do well. We need to do well today.
Yeah, and as he said, Saracens will be quick to capitalise if we make any silly mistakes.
Exactly. Quality side, we can't give them those opportunities.
All right, let's hope we don't. Right, well, it is approaching just over 15 minutes to kick off. Of course, just a reminder here as well, if you are watching us on Facebook or YouTube, do remember to flick over to PRTV Live and buy your match day pass and select the Watch with Bears TV option, because you will get all the build-up, half-time analysis and full-time reactions here. But for now, we're going to take a short break.
the dance floor. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door. She at the back door. Live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine.
Welcome back to this afternoon's coverage of this Gallagher Premiership Round 9 clash. Bristol Bears versus Saracens, and just under 15 minutes to go until kick-off. And I've got Will Capon here alongside me. I know as much as you'd love to be down there out on the pitch, just talk us through the final preparations, of course, as they're in their final stages of the warm-up.
Exactly, so at this point in the warm-up, we've done our units, we've done our sort of physical warm-up, and now we're really into our working our phase play, working our attack and working our defence. So right now, see Jan Thomas on the ball there, looking very confused, but yeah, we're working through our attack, making sure that we're kind of ironing out all of the stuff that we put into practice this week, ready for that first minute.
We talked about the youngsters that have got debuts today. How will they be feeling? I mean, I know they train a lot together, but there is no replica, is there, for running out in front of a home crowd?
No, I think there's inevitably going to be nerves, but I think there's two things that are in their favour. Firstly, nerves are energy, and that's a lot of energy that they can channel into their performance. And like you said, it's a home crowd. You're going to be at home. Everyone's there willing you to do well, particularly when you're a homegrown lad like Diego and Joe Jenkins. And so for those boys to come out today at home against Saracens as well, I think they'll be relishing that opportunity.
Yeah. Well, we can see them there. I think they're making their way down, doing their final set pieces now.
So this is just a tackle warm-up. So we've finished all of our attack prep. We're going into the physical side. So we'll be doing a small defence drill here, expand it into a slightly bigger defence drill before we just, again, as I said, practice phase D, just in that sort of more open rugby-like scenario, ready for that first minute.
Yeah. Okay, well, the minutes are just ticking down, and just again another reminder for you watching on Facebook or YouTube, you need to head over to PRTV Live to purchase your match day pass. $4.99 it is. Just head to the Premiership Rugby site or the Bears TV site and click on the links for PRTV. And you can purchase your match day pass and stay with us for our coverage. But for now, we have to say goodbye to those viewers on Facebook and YouTube. For those of you watching still on PRTV, we are going to be hearing from Saracens Director of Rugby, Mark McCall. Good. Yeah. Can I hear it?